Welcome again to the channel, guys. My name's Mike, and today I have an extra special treat. Today we're going to be looking at a GA, but it's extra special. Before we get to that, on the wrist is the GWF D1000 Frogman. Carbon band, lots of goodies packed with tech. This guy is supreme. I will do a video on this at a later date, but today we are going to do a video on this GA. So this is a GA100BW-1AER. I'm calling this the Panda. This, guys, is not my watch, and this video today is going to be extra special because today I have my son with me, Josh. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, what's going on, guys?
This was a present to Josh because he did well in school, and it was summertime, and I thought, you know what, he likes watches, let me get him a G-Shock. So before we get into it, good to have you on, Josh.
Yeah, good to be here.
Thanks for joining. I'm going to get into some details about this watch, and then perhaps you could show everybody a wrist shot.
Absolutely.
So let's take her off there. Okay, so guys, as you know, I've reviewed the XL series before. Case size, and it is a massive case, 55mm. You've got a height of 16.9mm, so it's chunky. It's a big one. The lug to lug is 45mm, but as you know, guys, it doesn't really pivot there. It pivots at around, well, it doesn't pivot, but this is where it matters. This is where the flex is, and that is a whopping 60mm. So this is not for the faint-hearted small wrist people. This is for someone with either a chunky wrist or who likes big watches. So I would say, Josh, you do not have a chunky wrist, do you?
No.
What size is your wrist?
Mine is 6.5.
6.5 inches, guys. So at my 7 3/4, this looks big. So Josh, why don't you just give us a quick wrist shot of this extra large G-Shock on your 6.5 wrist?
Definitely.
So guys, it's good to have Josh on the channel, and I hope to do a lot more of this. My daughter has a very extensive baby G collection. Well, I'll say very extensive. It's a few watches. She has a few. For someone who isn't mad into watches, she has a good collection of watches. And my wife also has a nice baby G, so I want to get her on as well. But yep, we're gonna make this a family affair and see how we go. So Josh, how are you getting on with that
Yeah.
you do it up quite tight, don't you?
Yeah, I have to with my 6.5 wrist.
Okay,
And it still is quite big.
so Josh, just give the viewers of the channel a spin around to the underside of your wrist to see how far you've done this up. So it's pretty much on. Wow, there's only 2 more holes to go.
Yeah.
And you're maxed out. So there it is. So for all you people who are looking at getting an extra large G-Shock and you have small wrists, a la 6.5, this is what it will look like. Now, Josh, how do you feel when you wear this size watch?
Honestly, I feel like this watch makes my wrist bigger. It gives me a lot of confidence, especially if I'm wearing it with like a nice dress shirt or a suit. It looks really good, especially because of the black and white. I really like how the colors bounce off each other.
And I guess you can wear it under a shirt, because if you're slim enough to have that size wrist, as in a 6.5, and you're wearing your size shirt, obviously the cuffs are going to be quite big, so they are going to slip at least over the first part of the watch.
Indeed, yeah.
Right? Awesome. Okay, slip the watch off for me a little bit and we'll go through the modes, even though everyone has seen exactly what the modes are on this, because I've done a video on this watch before.
Oh yeah.
I just want to quickly go through a couple of the features of this watch. So it's in standard timekeeping mode now, and if we go to the next mode, it is stopwatch. Then we press again, we get the timer. Again, this is the world time. Josh is set to UTC, so it hasn't been set yet. That's what they come with. That's what they come set at UTC time. Alarm, and it has a couple of alarms there. And back to normal timekeeping mode. And as you all know, that light, and in fact, let's do a quick light shot because I haven't changed the battery in this one. This one was newer than my last video piece. So let's see if the illumination is any different on a piece that hasn't had the battery just recently changed. Okay, get it in focus. Okay, there we go, guys. And it is not bad. That is a substantial amount of illumination. The watch is a couple of years old, and obviously hasn't had a battery change yet, but it's still not bad at all, guys. So there you have it, you know, and obviously with the tilt function, hopefully I've caught it, and there you have it. Absolutely love that function. Do you use that function at all, Josh?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay, so let's get the lights back on then, guys. So Josh, how do you feel about this watch? I mean, you know, it's not just an ordinary G-Shock, it's an extra large G-Shock. Obviously, if you were with your peers and they were looking at watches to buy, this probably wouldn't be one that they would pick. You know, how do you feel about this watch?
I really feel quite good about this watch. The G-Shock that I had beforehand, it was a bright yellow baby G, so it was kind of hard to wear with all outfits. But with this one, you can wear it with pretty much anything. When we were looking for watches, I saw this one and I knew straight away that I wanted it to be black and white, just to wear it with anything really. As we've stated before, my wrist is quite small, but really that isn't a problem with this watch. The beauty kind of counteracts that.
Nice. Excellent, Josh, excellent. Well, as you know, I have 6 of them, so I really love them. Do you think you would get any other colorway now that you've got this black and white one, or is it now that you've got this one you don't need any more?
I really don't need any more, but if I was to get a new one, definitely a grey. Nice charcoal grey would be awesome, even if they do come in that'd be great.
I believe there is a charcoal grey, and I will definitely be having a look for you on that, Josh. But so apart from that, have you got anything else that you want to say about this watch and about watch collecting in general? Because this isn't the only watch that you have, is it?
No, it isn't.
So what other watches have you got?
I have that yellow baby G that I stated before, and I also have a nice Maurice Lacroix that is a family heirloom, and I got not too long ago.
Lovely. I handed Josh a family heirloom, a Maurice Lacroix, which is around about the 15-year-old mark, 16-year-old mark now, and it's in perfect condition. I'll definitely get Josh back on the channel and we can review that. It was the first dress watch that I bought for myself, and it's still going, and I don't wear it anymore because all of my watches are massive and it's quite slim and slender. Suits your wrists to a T, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. So Josh wears that now as his dress watch, put the teeth in, and he loves it. So, all right, Josh. So, would you class yourself as a collector or a watch enthusiast, or how would you class yourself in terms of watches?
I just really like to wear watches. I don't really think I'm a collector because the watches that I've collected in the past have been kind of few and far between. I've only got 3 right now, and they were collected really kind of spaced out between each other. So I just really like to wear them. I think it's great. It's a nice conversation sparker, really.
Right. Do you get anybody commenting on your watches when you wear them?
Oh yeah, definitely.
At school, right?
Yeah, at school.
Awesome. Okay, well guys, we're going to shut it down. Josh, do you have any final comments about the watch or anything else?
Not really, yeah. This watch really speaks for itself.
Excellent. Well guys, that was Joshua, my son, and I'm going to close it down now, but I will say, guys, wear all of your timepieces in the best of health. And until next time, take care.